250 at Kansas Speedway. We are going to run here with Matt Crafton for this Gander Outdoor Truck Series C, starting at the rear of the field as well. We're also starting this race about an hour, actually about 3 hours early. We were supposed to set it for 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. I have time to do that today. I still have to have time to get the post-race analysis video in after the race tonight, obviously, before it gets too late as well. So, without further ado, we are going to hop on into this one here today. Joshua White, called 48, welcome to the stream. Doubleheader today? No, I don't have any other time. We are going to get this done right before the race starts today, so no doubleheader. Christian Eckes on the pole for today's race. Spencer Boyd will be starting at the rear of the field, and Austin Wayne Self looked pretty fast in practice. Cup race is scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we will get this done just before the start of that race. Green flag in the air, 250 miles, 167 laps at the Kansas Speedway for the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Of course, if you watched our Cup race last night, Brian Blaney, that's who we're driving as in the Cup Series season, came from 4th, trying to keep the strong season going. Up ahead here, trying to gain time on the initial start. And that draft of Natalie Decker down the front stretch here at Kansas. Up the middle now, 3 wide between John Hunter Nemechek and Natalie Decker. And they're 4 wide now through turns 1 and 2. These guys going at it at the back of the pack early on. Crafton trying to ease his way to the front. We have 40 laps in this opening stage of the race as well. So we've also got that going for us. And this is the last race that we are going to have with a lag. Because the guy is supposed to come at about 5 o'clock, so I'll be watching the race. My dad should be home by then too, so I could still watch the race. Not really pay too much attention to what's going on, other than, yep, this is what I'm paying with. Alright, we're good to go. He is aware of what I do for YouTube and knowing that I have to watch the race at all times. So thankfully he is considerate about that. So a couple laps in. I would have rather it had gone like that as well, because if they would have started at 3 o'clock, that guy would have been coming over like right at the end of the race. I would not have been able to come off my seat probably, especially if it was intense.
Still there. Careful, still there.
Well, they already announced that it was going to be 5 o'clock, and the track looked I'd almost say it looked most of the way dry. I'm surprised they waited till 5. I thought they could have honestly had that track ready to go by about 4:15, but I guess 5 is probably better for viewership, I would have to imagine, so that's probably why they went with 5. But no more rain in the area, so they will get that race in tonight, it looks like. It's about time. 5 laps complete here in this one today. Crafton to the bottom of the track, and much like in the Cup race we saw with Blaney, just a little too tight to run the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see how this truck will loosen up over the course of the run, as well as he goes for 18th now on Riley Herbst in the 51. They're going 3 wide behind him once again. The top 2 have seemingly kind of pulled away up at the front of the field. Gotcha. Yeah, if you're Central Time Zone, it would be 4. 5 o'clock Eastern Time Zone. Oh, man, Ty Majeski got really tight. As soon as Crafton pulled up in front of him and took the air off the front of his race truck, he almost got into the wall. He had to lift big time, and Gus Dean almost got around him. Fastest lap of the race that time as well there for Crafton. No trucks trying to get around him now. He can run the top side all by himself. Trying to gain ground on Brett Moffitt now to get into the top 15. Yeah, and it's supposed to be partly sunny the rest of the daylight hours, at least at Texas too. So looking at the forecast there, it's not even cloudy, so it's like, well, it hasn't been anything on the radar really the last 3 days, and it's rained the last 3 days, but the sun's out, so that's a little bit different scenario when they had that huge cloud coverage and then the mist came. Oh, we got a truck up and smoking in the wall hard. There's a crash going into turn 1. Huge pile up. Multiple trucks involved. Somebody just clipped the truck spinning to the inside. I'm not sure who it was. We somehow stay green. One of the trucks ended up in the grass, the one that got T-boned. Somebody hit him, and I'm not sure who it is, but that definitely checked this pack of trucks up. And we'll see as we come through here who exactly got into him. Because somebody's going to have some damage as Crafton now goes to the apron through the tri-oval, trying to gain some track position that way. And it looks like the 40 truck of Ross Chastain was the driver that ended up T-boning the other truck that had gotten into the wall going into turn 1. Sheldon Creed going to give Crafton a shot 3 wide now into turn 3 underneath the 99 and the 40. And I'm surprised Chastain's still going as strong as he is with that damage. Got trucks trying to get around him still, but he's actually holding on. Oh my goodness, what a draft, and Creed was able to get on by for that 8th position. That right front tire also was wearing out quite a bit on Matt Crafton's race truck. We didn't see a lot of tire fall off in the Cup Series race last night, but here early on in the truck race today, you're seeing quite a bit of tire fall off. So keep an eye on that going forward. Crafton might have to pit before the end of stage 1. And fuel-wise, these guys should be about, if I had to guess, anywhere between 8 to 10 laps to the good on fuel. Crafton to the outside of Tyler Hill. Huge run. Clears him now down the front stretch for 6th. There's a huge battle between 4 trucks up there for the race lead all of a sudden. Remember, it was just a 2-truck advantage at one point. Now there's 4 trucks grouped together. No lap traffic in the picture yet. And still caution free up to this point as well, despite that hard crash going into turn 1 between Ross Chastain and whoever ended up in the wall and down in the grass. Still have not yet determined who that was. It looked like a red and black truck. And whoever it was, they're on pit road now, but again, it's kind of hard to tell who it is. I don't want to say it was Angela Ruck, because I don't think she was running in the top 10 when that happened. That's the only red and black truck I can think of off the top of my head that would have made a start in the field tonight. Alright, I see the blackout. Thanks, guys. Crafton will get around Johnny Sauter for 5th. Let me get down the backstretch and I'll restart. Literally the last day that we could possibly have internet issues, we have internet issues. Want to get this thing in before the Cup race, so I'll make this as quick as I can here. And we'll be back hopefully in less than 60 seconds. Another stream.